Tasmania is a land of breathtaking beauty, where cliffs meet the endless sea and mist shrouds the land in mystery. But beneath this serene exterior lies a dark history. Whispers of lives lost, families torn apart, and stories no one dares to tell. How did this isolated paradise become a place of fear and sorrow? In the early 1800s, British colonists arrived. Armed and determined, they sought land, resources, and control. Yet the island was not empty. Aboriginal communities had thrived here for thousands of years. What was the cost of this collision of worlds? Villages burned. Mothers carried children through choking smoke. Elders ran, guiding the young into forests, praying for safety. Survival became a daily struggle as every day brought uncertainty, hunger, and fear. Could any family escape the relentless tide of colonization? Survivors were forcibly relocated to Waibalena, a remote settlement on an island. Life was harsh and monotonous. Isolation weighed heavily as hope faded with each passing day. What did it mean to lose not just your home, but your freedom and culture? A young boy stood at the harbor, watching the incoming ships. Curiosity mingled with fear. Every wave seemed to carry the stories of families lost and futures stolen. How does a child reconcile hope in the midst of such despair? Beyond the cliffs, the Tasmanian seas were unforgiving. Whalers faced towering waves, piercing winds, and death lurking in every storm. Life and survival were not guaranteed. How much can a person endure when nature itself seems to fight against them? Amidst this turmoil, William and Truganini walked together at sunset. Their journey symbolized a fragile hope, a fleeting connection between two worlds in collision. Can humanity survive when grief and loss shape every path? Inside colonial homes, life was fragile. Disease crept silently. The sick lay in candlelight, listening to the rain lash against windows. How many stories were lost to illness and neglect, never recorded, never remembered? Some tales turned darker still. At night, bodies were stolen from Victorian morgues. Scientists studied the dead, indifferent to the lives they once held. Who decides whose history is preserved and whose is erased?
Today, Tasmania's forests stand serene and timeless. Sunlight streams through ancient King Billy pines. Yet even in peace, the land remembers sorrow, loss, and resilience. What lessons do these ancient trees hold if we listen carefully?
Ruins rise from the mist, abandoned and overtaken by nature. Stones whisper stories of a world that once lived here, then vanished. What secrets are hidden in the shadows of history? Despite loss, the culture endured. Elders passed knowledge to children through stories and firelight. Voices of the past survived. How important is it to remember and honor those who came before us? The Tasmanian coast is unforgiving. Shipwrecks lie hidden beneath waves, silent witnesses to human folly and the sea's relentless power. How many lives were claimed by ambition and misfortune? Sometimes It feels as if the past walks beside us. Ghosts of those who lived and died linger in the mist, waiting to be remembered. What would they say if they could speak today?
Tasmania's beauty hides its scars. Every cliff, every forest, every whispering wind tells a story of survival, sorrow, and resilience. The land remembers, and so should we. What will we do with the lessons it offers?
If this story moved you, subscribe and join us as we uncover more secrets hidden in history's shadows.